What's up guys, welcome back to another Geometry Dash video. In today's video we are going to be playing one of the most iconic demon rated levels in Geometry Dash. That's right, we're going to be playing BE, and not only are we playing BE, but we're also going to be playing BE by kDarko, and we're also going to be playing Honey by SpooFy. Now these two levels are actually very similar to BE because they are actually remakes of the level BE. Now these levels are not going to be particularly easy because as you guys can see that these two are medium demons, and I would imagine that Honey is also around medium demon difficulty, so they're all going to be quite tricky. Might take me a little while, but I really want to play BE, and I really wanted to play these two remakes of BE, and what better way to do it in a video, am I right? Now before we jump straight into BE by Motleyark and Scorch VX, I do want to say that this is a video that I've put off for a very long time, and I actually had you guys in my Discord server vote on it, link in the description to my Discord, by the way, if you want to go participate in some of those polls, and that poll took place probably even like a year ago at this point. Maybe not a year ago, but maybe 8 or 9 months ago, so it's been a very long time since I put those polls out, and you guys voted on this video of doing BE and remakes of BE, so that is what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to jump straight into BE. So we gotta start with the classic, the original that started it all, BE by Motleyark and also Scorch VX, using the song Beep Beep by Stifles, which will be the song in all three levels that we are doing today. Let's read the description here before we start. Buzz Buzz, an incredible collab between me and Scorch VX, dedicated to Serpanch, Panman, and all of my wonderful viewers. Alright, let's do it. BE. This is a super well-known level, probably one of the most iconic demons in the entire game. As you guys can see, I've gotten 34% on it already, so I'm super excited to do it. So let's do it. BE. Let's do it. So I've gotten to 34% on this level, so I actually do kind of know how the beginning runs, but I definitely do not remember what the end is like at all, so I will probably have to get into practice mode as soon as I get back to where my progress is right now at 34. But right now, we're nailing it right now. And by the way, this song is an epic choice for these levels. Like, oh my goodness, I love this song. I actually heard this song before I found out about BE. Alright, we're flying. Now, this is where everything crumbles for me. This is where I totally don't know what's going on. Like, see, that little BE right there, I just smashed into his face. I gave him a kiss, and he bit me. I love this song so much. It's so good. Alright, go up to dodge that BE. Alright, oh my god, these Bs are just getting right in my way right now. Oh my goodness, lots of memorization in this part that I'm totally not ready for. Alright, gotta stay up. We can go above that BE. Follow the arrows. Holy man. Alright, dodge that stinger. Oh my goodness, we're flying. Alright, UFO action time. Whoa. Alright, just follow the arrows. I have no idea where I'm going at this point. I'm just sight reading. Oh my goodness. Okay, go up. Oh my goodness, how am I nailing this? How am I nailing this? Oh my god, that's so many Bs. Okay, I'm definitely making it way further than I anticipated. Holy man. Alright, hit that orb. Ooh, small jumps. Alright, we're robot action. Alright, oh my god, how am I making it this far? This is such a fluke. Oh, okay, we got these robot jumps. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so you gotta hold down the button as soon as you hit that ramp. I actually was holding down the button, but I hit it way too early. Holy man, that was a huge fluke. I am going to head into practice mode now because I have absolutely no idea what's coming up next, but holy man, was that a fluke and a half. Alright, I just completed this level in practice mode, and that fluke that I had for that first half of the level is definitely not happening for the second half of the level, because that first half of the level is actually quite easy when you compare it to the second half, because right after the part where I died at the robot jump, right after there's this 4 times ball, where there's this really cool glowy effect at the right side of the screen, and as cool as that glowy effect looks, it does obscure the gameplay coming up, so you need really fast reaction times, and it's kind of almost memory-based because you're moving so fast, and the right third of the screen is completely blocked, so you definitely need really fast reaction times, and that ball is probably the hardest part of the level. And then right after that, there's this long wave section where this super angry BE is going around all over the screen and also obscuring the gameplay, and there's a spider part, and this wave section where you kind of dodge these big hexagon honeycombs, and then that converts into a normal classic wave section, but it's kind of hard because the hexagons block the platforms coming in where the normal wave section is, so that transition right there can be a little bit tricky. And then the spider part after that is also tricky because the BE is blocking where the arrows are. And then right after that, there's a pretty chill cube part. You just need to hit the green orbs and pretty much all the orbs just a little bit late, so that way you can make it to the next one. Other than that, it is pretty simple, and I think it's going to be very fun, so let's do it. Ooh, 62%. That's very good progress. This is that difficult ball part that I was talking about. And right here, you kind of have to hit that yellow orb, hit that black orb. And then as soon as you hit this block right here, you got to start going up and down like a maniac. Not surprised that I died there, but I am surprised I actually made it this far in the ball part without dying. But I'm not surprised that I died at the ball part either way. But 62%, that is very good progress. Ooh, 65%, another death at this ball part. It's really easy to flub up right there and press the button sooner than you're supposed to, but you have to wait on that platform right there, and then you land on this one, then jump, and then you wait on this one, and then you jump. So it's kind of like a wait, jump situation at this little part, but I didn't wait long enough, and I jumped up into that spike like an absolute stupid idiot. But 65%, that's very good progress. Alright, guys. I am actually the biggest idiot of all time, and not only was I the biggest idiot of all time, but I was the biggest idiot of all time times 2, because I did not realize that not only did the beginning of BE by kDarko not record, but me actually completing the original BE did not record either, because I paused my footage that early and didn't even realize the entire time while I beat BE and started BE by kDarko. So right now I'm actually going to just go through this copyable of BE just to show that I did it in some way or shape or form. I'll just go back right now, just through the menus. You guys can see right there I have beaten BE, but I'm going to beat it just again in a copyable just for the footage of me beating it. Alright, so enjoy. Boom, boom, There we go! Oh my god, that was actually a little bit hard to rebeat, but there we go. Just beat BE in the copyable version. Now, it does kind of suck that we don't get to see my initial reaction and things. You know, I do kind of pollen hate myself for not being able to record that, and it does sting that will Nectar be able to see that footage, but, you know, that's just the way it is, and that was your BE footage, so yeah, I think after I beat it, I said something like along the lines of that, you know, I had grabbed the coin and those two bees that were guarding the coin, they couldn't stop me, and I did it in this copyable just to show that they couldn't stop me twice. I also said something along the lines of I can see why this level is so well known and so praised because it definitely deserves it. Anyways, let's head back to past me being mad at myself for not getting the footage done, and let's move on to BE by kDarko. So just to catch you guys up a little bit, I made a few BE puns along the way, and I said that this level is insane. Like, we're just gonna play it together right now, see if I can get back to where I was, and I'll explain what I was saying, but like, this beginning part is extremely hard. Like this level is way harder than the original BE. Like, oh my goodness. It's actually like BE-nanas and BE-nanza. And those were some of the puns that I made while my recording was paused, again, because I'm a big ol' idiot. As upset as I am about having the recording paused for, like, half my initial reactions of this level, I am glad that I noticed it now and not later when I beat Honey, so that's also a plus side. And this transition right here is actually very difficult. I have survived it, as you can see, because 35% versus 20%, but at this part, you kind of have to hit the button immediately as you go into that ship portal. And also, may I just say, again, because my recording was paused, that these bees are, like, almost scary. Like, they look amazing, don't get me wrong. This is super realistic looking, but, like, it's a little bit scary, you know, because, like, they're so realistic looking, and I don't know if I want to see a bee that close up, you know? And then there's also this absolute chonker up here. Alright, so you gotta go into the honey a little bit there, and then I somehow aced these crazy duels in this part last time, but oh my goodness, they're still so scary. And then right here is where I died. There's a dual ship, and wait, no, that's not it. It's right here. Alright, we aced that part, and okay, I hit the button way too late there. So now we're into new territory. Now we're into some new territory. So this is all completely new to me from up here, but I actually think I'm going to head into practice mode right now anyways, just because 36% is pretty good, and considering that this is much harder than the original B, and I feel like now is a good time to go into practice mode, I'm going to go into practice mode. Alright, I just completed this level in practice mode, and oh boy, is it tougher than the original B. This level has some extremely fun gameplay, like some of the best gameplay I've ever seen in a demon lately. Right after the section with the giant bee in the background, there's another section that lasts on for quite a while, and it has kind of hard visibility because the background is really bright and kind of shrouds all like the orbs and some of the jumps, so it can be a little hard to see like the orbs in that section, so it can be really easy to die, and that section kind of takes up the entire middle to 75% part of the level, and then the ending does get a little bit easier, it makes it a little easier to see, but the gameplay does remain at that solid medium demon difficulty basically throughout the entire rest of the level, so it is going to be very tricky, a lot more tricky than the original B, but it is going to be extremely fun, so let's do it. Ooh, 41%, that's very good progress. This part at the end of the part with the giant queen bee in the background is quite tricky because right there, I actually landed that tiny little robot hop. That's actually a really hard jump because you have to just barely press the button, do a tiny little baby jump, and you have to also do it like a kind of like a tile before the edge of the block. So I somehow nailed that, but I actually didn't expect myself to nail that, and so I actually forgot what was coming up here, and I just walked straight into that saw like a dumb idiot. But 41%, that is very good progress. Ooh, 46%, that's very good progress. I actually kind of did here what I did with that tiny little robot jump, where I actually hit the hard jump, which is this little green orb right here, which is actually extremely hard to see, but I actually nailed that green orb, but I didn't expect myself to make it through there, and so I completely forgot what was coming up, which is this huge robot jump up to this platform right there, and I totally just didn't jump in time, but 46%, again, very good progress. Oh my god, I was actually, like, panicking right there, low-key. 50, or actually, I should say, low B, am I right? Alright, yeah, I'll shut my trap on that one. But 57%, that is very good progress. I was kind of panicking in that part because I was forgetting what was coming up. It's just a lot of tiny little robot jumps that you gotta be prepared for. Not surprised that I died there since I truly actually forgot about this part. You gotta do robot jumps on these very cool-looking vines, by the way. But 57%, that is very good progress. Ooh, 59%. Not surprised that I died to that transition. There are a few transitions like that in this level where it just throws you straight into it, and you gotta be prepared for those kinds of transitions, because they do come up on you out of absolutely nowhere, just like this one right here. Not surprised that I died there, but 59%, that's good progress. Ooh, 66%. I think my UFO got a little misaligned there. This part is definitely one of the most difficult parts of the entire level, because in that ball previous to this UFO section, it's really easy to kind of mess up in that part, and I somehow made it by it, but I kind of misaligned my UFO in the process of transitioning from that ball to the UFO, so I'm not very surprised that I died here, but 66%, that is very good progress. Ooh, 74%, that's very good progress. I love that little transition right there where you fly up on the little bee. It's so cute, even though the bees are a little scary in this level, honestly. That part is very cute, and it's very original too, because since you don't ride a bee in the original bee, but you ride a bee in this bee, I like the new ideas in this bee. But this transition is another hard transition, because right as soon as you go into there, you gotta go up, down, and then up, down as a mini wave. So it's very easy to die there too, but 74%, that is very good progress. Oh, 79%, that's very good progress. This part's just very tricky in general, but right there, I think I just missed that black orb. I was supposed to hit it earlier. I think I thought that this was a block, which it's not. It's just an indicator, and so I tried to jump really late, and then that didn't give me enough time to hit the black orb. Oh, 79%, that's very good progress. No! Oh my god! I can't believe I just died there. I totally forgot you have to do a tiny little boop jump. Just a tiny little boop, and then you make it over that little gap. But I didn't do the boop, and I died like a dumb idiot right at the end. That's like the last input of the whole level. No! I did it again! Oh my god! And are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Boom, boom, Alright, come on, and boop, and boom! Oh my god. I can't believe I died at the end 3 times. There it is! I mean, yeah, this level is much harder than the original B, as you can tell by that time right there. Oh my god, that took me way longer than I was anticipating. But there it is, B by kDarko and F5 Night. That was a fantastic remake of the original B. Oh my goodness. The decoration in this level is top-notch. Everything looks absolutely gorgeous. It definitely sticks to that bee theme very well, and even expands on it a little bit. I felt like some of the backgrounds kind of made it seem like you were in kind of like a bee city, instead of just like a beehive, which I thought was really cool. And the bees themselves looked absolutely phenomenal. A little bit creepy, but a little bit cute at the same time. But either way, they looked phenomenal. They were very well designed. And overall, this level is just beautiful. Actually, just beautiful. Not to mention the gameplay is just top-notch. It's my kind of gameplay. The rambunctious, all-over-the-place type of gameplay is my favorite type of gameplay, and this level absolutely nails it. There were a couple parts that were a little questionable, like towards the beginning, where you couldn't really tell what kind of portal you were going through, which was a tad bit annoying, and also that one robot jump that I died at the end 3 times to, that was not very fun. It's just absolutely unbelievable that I died to the end 3 times. Like, that really stung. B puns aside, this was a fantastic remake of B, and I'm so glad that I played it. The last level we are doing today is going to be Honey by SpooFy, using the same song as before, Beep Beep by Stifles. This one, I've seen it, and it's definitely more true to the original B than B was. It's very cool. I've seen this level. I think it's a lot more colorful than the original B too. I'm not exactly sure, and I'm not exactly sure if the gameplay is exactly the same, but let's read the description here before we start. For GDSCC lol. So this level was built for the exact same reason as B by kDarko and F5 Night, but let's do it out. I mean, let's see it. Let's check it out. I mean, oh my god. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Alright, this is definitely a little more energetic than the original B, and I can tell that alright, the gameplay is a little bit different, but it's definitely got a lot of strong resemblance to the original B, but it's a little bit different. Oh my god. Ooh, the rainbow colors here are amazing. Ooh, my goodness. This spider part actually seems like it might be a little bit harder. Okay, I'm definitely noticing a lot more vibrancy and movement with this version. I'm liking it. I dig it. Alright, you gotta hit the button a little faster there. Whoa, okay, you gotta hit the orb inside that portal. Alright, we're flying. Alright, where are we going? Ooh, oh yeah, okay, this is way more energetic. Alright, this is super cool. Whoa, oh my goodness. Okay, oh, we're upside down this time. Ooh, the bees are surrounding that flower right there. Oh, I went the correct way, apparently. Ooh, alright, there's indicators here. Alright, just follow the indicators. Oh, that's a black orb up there. Okay, this is definitely a little bit trickier than the original B. There's a lot more going on. There's just a lot more movement. It looks absolutely stunning. This is definitely a much more vibrant and colorful and, like, kinetic remake of B. I dig this so far. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that there was an absolutely massive bee on the right side of the screen there. Oh my god. Alright, I'm ready for your UFO What? Oh my god, it changes! That changes, so you have to actually be ready. I was just going the top path every time I made it to here, but it actually changes. So sometimes you have to go on the top, sometimes you have to go on the bottom. That's crazy, oh my god. Alright, I'm paying attention this time. We gotta go bottom right there, and I'm ready for these UFO shenanigans this time. You gotta hit that black orb just like that, and then just following these indicators. Oh boy, we got some orbs in there. These flowers look really cool, by the way, and of course the bees' movements look really good. Oh boy, oh boy, this part is way more energetic. Holy man, 46% though. This is super cool so far. This is a very great remake so far. I am going to head into practice mode now just to go through the rest of the level, see if anything's like any different from the original B, because I'm sure I could actually sight read it if it were basically the same, but it's better to just go into practice mode now than regret it later. So I'm going to go into practice mode. Alright, I just completed this level in practice mode, and it actually has much better gameplay than the original B, in my opinion. It's a lot more rambunctious and all over the place, and the level is much more vibrant and much more colorful and much more lively than the original B, which I really like. This is an extremely well-made remake of the original B. And the second half of the level actually does seem a little bit harder. The super fast ball part is in this remake as well, and it's harder and easier at the same time. It's harder in the sense that it actually moves faster than 4 times speed. Like, the level is like moving towards you, and you're also 4 times speed, so it actually moves like extremely fast, and there's a lot of inputs. But at the same time, there's not a big glow effect on the right side of the screen that blocks you, so you can typically still be able to sight read that part. The wave part after that ball part just completely takes off, though. The bee has like 2 cannons and is just shooting things at you, and there's bee swarms coming at you, and also the bees are just constantly blocking what's in front of you. So that's easily the most difficult part of this level, and I'm probably going to die there quite a bit. And then the very ending does have a few more timings. You have to hit these green orbs like especially late, and then the very ending there's these 3 pink orbs that you got to hit a little bit late each and every one. So hopefully I don't die there, because that would be really sad. But this is going to be extremely fun, so let's do it. Ooh, 58%, that's very good progress. I just pressed the button way too early there like a dumb idiot. I didn't even hit the jump pad yet, and I pressed the button and just went straight down into the spikes. That was really silly of me. That was actually a really silly death, because that transition is very fair, and I didn't trust it enough. Ooh, 68%, that's very good progress. Still in this ballpark, though. I just pressed the button way too late there, and I just ran into the spike like a dumb idiot right there. And I'm right at the end of this ball section, but right after this section is the hardest part, so I need to get myself prepared for that. But 68%, very good progress. Ooh, 73%. I died immediately to the wave section. You gotta go up, like, immediately. There are indicators telling you where, like, the bees are gonna swarm or where this guy's gonna shoot his little things, but they show up very quickly, so it's almost impossible to actually dodge it in time just by reacting to the indicators. So you kind of have to have it memorized, but you can also go off the indicators if you have it memorized enough so you know, like, generally where to be. It helps. They help just a little bit, but I'm not surprised that I died there. But 73%, that's very good progress. Ooh, 75%. Again, this part is very difficult because the bee over here with his guns going pow, 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 is also blocking the screen over here, so it's actually quite hard to see all these platforms come in and know where you gotta be. Ooh, boy, 75% though, making good progress. Oh my god, this part is so difficult. 79%. Pretty good progress right there, but like, it's so difficult because this guy's moving all around. He's doing his grooving thing. He's shooting me. It goes bow, 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 and then these things just come up and smash into my face. It's so difficult. Oh my goodness. I'm not surprised that I'm dying this much here, because this part is so much harder than the original wave part in the original B, because oh my gosh. Oh my god, I can't believe I just died to that. That's right at the end of the wave section. No, after that, it's like so much easier. Boom, boom, Boom! Oh, I'm so glad that I didn't die at the very end. And I aced that spider part too. I totally forgot about that spider part. Oh boy, there it is. Honey by SpooFy. That was an amazing remake. This level takes everything about the original Bee and just makes it so much more lively. I love all the colors. I love like all the red, blue, and green pulsings on like the surfaces of the blocks. The really colorful pulsings look amazing. All of the movement is so much more lively. Like when the giant bee in like in the ship and UFO part like goes to sting you and it's like vibing over there. It's a lot more different than the original Bee where the bees just kind of like hover in place. And I get that that's kind of like the humor of the original Bee, but this level makes the original Bee and takes it to like a whole new level. The gameplay in this one is also very great. I do like how it changed it up a little bit, but it still resembles like the original Bee very strongly, so you kind of know what to expect, but it still kind of throws in a few twists in it like every single section. I really like that. But yeah, this was an amazing remake. SpooFy did an amazing job making the original Bee much more colorful and much more lively, and I'm very glad that I played it. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. There will be a link to my Discord server in the description if you want to go join and chat. But on that note, that is going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you all in the next video.